Let's begin what's trending in Benue State, where over 100 people, including women and children, were killed in an overnight attack by gunmen in Yawata and Audu communities in Guma local government area. The attack, which occurred from late Friday into Saturday morning, led to international condemnation and a call for the Nigerian government to take more action and to end the bloodshed. Pope Leo XIV on Sunday expressed profound sorrow and offered prayers for the victims of what he described as a terrible massacre. Many of the victims were internally displaced persons sheltered by the local Catholic mission. The Pope called for security.
Okay guys, these people launched this very deadly attack on Friday night. Do you know that up until Sunday evening, the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria have not said anything? As a matter of fact, it is this afternoon, it is today, Monday, the 16th day of June, that he came out to issue whatever press statements or to send condolence to them. But Pope, who is in Vatican City, Pope in Italy, Pope that is in Italy, was able to send condolence to Nigeria, to Benue people, and to commiserate with them for the deadly attack launched against the people of Benue by these people that call themselves headers. Shebina, they see this thing. Alright, let us watch the video. When we return, we'll continue. Do subscribe to this YouTube channel for more updates. Thank you.
Trending in Benue State, where over 100 people, including women and children, were killed in an overnight attack by gunmen in Yawata and Audu communities in Guma local government area. The attack, which occurred from late Friday into Saturday morning, led to international condemnation and a call for the Nigerian government to take more action and to end the bloodshed. Pope Leo XIV on Sunday expressed profound sorrow and offered prayers for the victims of what he described as a terrible massacre. Many of the victims were internally displaced persons sheltered by the local Catholic mission. The Pope called for security, justice, and peace in Nigeria.
Si è verificato un terribile massacro in cui circa 200 persone sono state uccise con estrema crudeltà, la maggior parte delle quali erano sfollati interni, ospitati dalla missione cattolica locale. Prego affinché la sicurezza, la giustizia e la pace prevalgano in Nigeria, paese amato e così colpito da varie forme di violenza. E prego in modo particolare per le comunità cristiane rurali dello Stato di Benue, che incessantemente sono stati vittime della violenza.
Well, the police on Sunday used tear gas to disperse young people who trooped out in protest over the killings. The protesters carried leaves, banners, and placards demanding federal government intervention. Let's take a look.
As you can see, they are throwing tear gas. Did you see? They are throwing tear gas. We will go back. Oh, Jesus.
Police fired tear gas at these defenseless Nigerians protesting their rights. I mean, they had leaves, they had banners, they had no guns, no weapons. But I believe the Commissioner of Police said that the Inspector General of Police has taken over security operations in the state and has deployed special forces to address the situation, assuring residents that the authorities are in control and making arrests. Military aerial surveillance has also been deployed across Makurdi and its environs. Vimba, you did see this story. I don't know if you saw the video by an activist, very dark man, who went in there. I mean, kudos to him. He went in there and filmed. It's horrific. We can't show it here. But children, our children, burned to the ground. I mean, women, defenseless women burned. And one of the people that was in that video by VDM, the witness, said that, you know, the police was there and was, trying to ward off and attack the people, the bandits that had come earlier. On one side of the location, the police were fighting the attackers. And then on the other side, the attackers came in and lit up the place, burning children. I'll take Atiku Abubakar's tweet. He wrote, "These killings, once again, targeting defenseless communities, underscores the escalating insecurity crisis facing our nation. Words cannot adequately express the sorrow felt by those left widowed, orphaned, or displaced. This assault on innocent Nigerians is not just a local tragedy, it's a national emergency that demands immediate attention and decisive action. I call on all Nigerians, regardless of tribe or religion, to unite in condemning this atrocity. We must hold our leaders accountable and insist on sustainable solutions to the violent tragedies claiming lives across the country. May God comfort the grieving families, heal our nation, and help us reclaim peace and security for all." I'll start with you, Rufia Oseni, over there in Abuja. Your thoughts on all the comments that I have raised so far?
Audrey, it's a dark time for our country. But what is even scary for all of us, and for me particularly, is the fact that President Tinubu has not even deemed it fit to be able to go there. If that place is just about 10 kilometers to Nasarawa, then it shouldn't take more than a 2-3 hour journey from Abuja. Why hasn't President Tinubu gone straight to where this has happened? Between 2023 and 2025, if you are to do a cumulative sum total of the deaths in Benue, it's well over 3,000 based on different sources from Amnesty to the likes. In fact, some reports are saying that up till about April this year, the death toll was already over 500. If Yellowater had over 200 people, then what are we seeing? We're seeing mass carnage happening in our country, and our leaders are not saying anything about it. They're just saying, oh, the governor should intervene. He should talk to them. So it's so easy for the governor to intervene, and he has not intervened all this while. When the top military chief came there, what did he do? What solution did he bring to the problem? Till today, who is going to account for the children that are charred? I was talking about DNA. A lot of people feel, oh, in Nigeria does that work? But shouldn't we account for the children that were charred to death in those videos? Over 1,000 households displaced. That's over 6,000 people. Thousands of men, thousands of women and children. We have a crisis on our hands, and everybody moves ahead like nothing is happening. Till today, the president has not visited. The question, like I asked before, is how many people must die in an incident for the president to visit? In Niger, well, hundreds of people too. About 1,000 people couldn't be accounted for in Niger floods. The president didn't visit. So what must it take? Should it be 1,000? Should it be 10,000? Is it that people are not dying enough in all of this crisis? And if the commander-in-chief is saying the governor should go in there, why do we subject our sovereignty to him to provide security as enshrined in the Constitution? Section 14(2)(b). Because the reason why we have a commander-in-chief and we subject our sovereignty to him, he is, as the head of state, should be able to coalesce all the forces of state to provide security at a time where there's insecurity. So this has continued. If we were to flip the script, many years to this time, maybe 2014, I'm sure President Tinubu never gave Goodluck Jonathan breathing space. He kept on reminding him that you're commander-in-chief. Get something done about it. And then when you look at it now, protesters that are protesting, you think those people were so happy just to go out there to protest the killings of their own people? The police could tear gas them, and you have helicopters hovering around. But how about fighting the people that are committing this mayhem? President Tinubu, I would rather that we look at solving the problems in Benue and other parts of the country, rather than this political talk of endorsement here and there as regards the 2027 presidency. And that's why this morning, out of protest, I said, I will never talk about politics where people are dying, and I will never dignify politicians by talking about who is endorsing who. Don't we have a heart in this country? Is it because it doesn't come close to us? Really? Is that the country we have built so insensitive to the plight of people? Just imagine if you were called that your dearest and your closest died in Benue.
All right, Rufia.
Just like Rufia oseni said, how many people will have to die for our government to wake up and declare state of emergency on insecurity? If the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria can declare state of emergency in Rivers State, where there is no chaos, because two men are fighting, the successor and predecessor are having issue, they can declare state of emergency in Rivers State. Why not declare state of emergency on insecurity? How many people will their life be snuffed out before the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria will take decisive action against insecurity? If Pope, who is all the way in Vatican City, Pope that is in Italy, can commiserate with the people of Benue State, and our presidents cannot do that, I wonder the kind of presidents we have. He said that he doesn't watch social media, and some of us were laughing over it. Who knows? Maybe he's not even watching television. I thought they said the primary assignment of any government is to protect the lives and properties of its citizens. We are not even talking about our properties again. People are now even begging for their lives to be spared. And this one make news, make headline, because it's happened in their numbers. And this thing did not start today. This war, they call it farmers and headers crash, has been happening for over 10 years now. Even since good luck regime, it has been happening, and now it has become worse. And I hear some people saying that they are playing politics. Why would any government play politics with the life of people? What will be their gain that people are dying before their very own eye? You have your own children, you have your own grandchildren, and people are dying like that. It doesn't concern you. How are you people able to sleep at night? Tomorrow you people will say that it is colonization and Nigeria will develop. We shouldn't be looking like a country like America, that they are far, far, far beyond us. When did United Arab Emirates develop? When did Singapore develop? Why would Nigeria case always be different? It is because of corruption. That is why every time some president will say that Nigeria are poor, every time they will criticize the whole giant of Africa. You cannot fight insecurity. You cannot fight insecurity. In government, you cannot fight insecurity. The people that is fighting you have more sophisticated weapon more than your army. And you people are there. This brings it down to what Goodluck Jonathan said. When people that is not asleep is pretending to be asleep, it will be difficult for you to wake them up. And that is exactly what is happening in our Nigerian government. That is exactly what is happening between our leaders. They don't care, they don't send, they don't give a hoot. If you like, it's not your business. This one, it is happening almost in every state. So many people are giving up. Depression are buying some people. Madness have entered so many people because of depression. So many people have been kidnapped, and if they cannot even bring this ransom, Oyo is their case. They will just payment just like that, and nobody will ask of them. It is happening in Enugu. It is happening around almost all the states in Nigeria, and nobody is saying anything about it. They don't care. It's not one, it's not two. I don't know whether they enter into any court with the governors. Some of the governors in this state are not even shaking body. They don't even care. They don't even care. How have we, what is happening? What is really happening in this country? This country is depressing and toxic at the moment. May God help us. May God help us. These people are not serious about fighting insecurity. Any government should bring down a level ground for its citizens to thrive. You've taken breast away from our mouth. You've removed first subsidy. You've devalued naira. Yet you cannot give people a level environment to fight for themselves, to fend for themselves. People can no longer go to their farm, not just in Benue State, because of insecurity. Because of insecurity, how the country grow. All you people are interested in is how to still retain power come 2027. The one you are with, you've not even completed the 4 years term. People are crying, people are shouting on top of their voice. Cry is too much. You want to continue 2027 and beyond, yet you've not done any significant stain for the people you said you are governing. May God help you people, and for all the tears Nigerian people are shedding, God will ask you that question and you must answer. May God help Nigeria, give them good leaders that will have humanitarian hearts to take them out from this dungeon you people have put us in. Guys, please, I will see you in my next video. Do subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, comment and share, and turn on the post notification so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first to get notified. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have dominion. Bye bye.